Hey y'all, this is your girl Amira back for another video. So today I'm going to be discussing the modeling industry and the pros and cons of the modeling industry, and for the newer models that are coming in that don't know what the heck they're doing, don't know how to get started, etc, etc, etc. So I'm going to make it really brief and I'm going to just get to the point. So the pros of the modeling industry is, depending on what division you're in, the pros are really good money, really good money. If you're represented, if you're doing freelance, it's a bit tougher. The pros are, when you're represented, your agency negotiates the contract, meaning like the contract with the client. For example, like Ralph Lauren or Giorgio Armani. So pros are, you don't pay for anything. Agencies can take up to 25%. That's right, up to 25%. Some take 10%, some take 20%. I mean, every agency is different. There is modeling school if you want to learn how to walk and whatnot, but that costs a lot of money. Another pro is you get to have your makeup done by very high upscale makeup artists that have done makeup for celebrities and movies. So makeup artists are also independent contractors. They're also artists, but you get your makeup done by a makeup artist, and you get to meet a lot of interesting people and make connections and network. And that's also part of the modeling industry. You get to work on worldwide campaigns. What campaign is a campaign for, let's say, Gucci or Prada, brand names. So you get to do campaigns depending on what your look is and what your agency feels where you fit best at. There's a lot of continuity in editorial, fashion, and commercial work. Commercial work is more of like makeup. Like if you're when you go to the drugstore or you go to the makeup department, like in Macy's or Nordstrom's, and you see the models on like the billboards or like on the photos, and they're just showing the face. That's commercial work. There's a lot of money in that. Another pro is you get to network and meet a lot of really great people, and I love that part of the modeling industry. It's like considered a part of the entertainment industry because you're in front of the camera, you're modeling. There's also music videos. You get to be on music videos depending on what project your agency sends to, or your agent from the agency sends you to. So there's music videos. Those are a lot of fun. And the artist does pay the agency. Now, I wanted to let you know, this is really crucial and important. You never pay the agency anything, not even to be on the roster. They automatically add you onto the roster. You don't pay a dime. Okay, if they ask you, if they tell you that you're supposed to pay, it's a scam. It's not legit. You should always keep your stats, meaning your measurements, up to date. So I'd say like every month, because let's just be realistic and face it, we all have like our cheat meals and we tend to eat more than what we're supposed to. So always keep an updated measurements every month. Take it every month and let your agent know. The cons of the modeling industry entail long hours, doing retouching makeup for models. That's a huge pain in the butt. Very fast makeup changes for the different editorial shoots that you'll be doing. Sometimes you'll be working in uncomfortable work environments, and unfortunately there's going to be toxic people everywhere you go. So there's toxic work environments. That's just a part of the business. There's always going to be someone toxic. If you are not comfortable in heels, you better start practicing to walk in heels, because you will be in heels a lot. Typically in the modeling industry, they want you to be minimum of 5'8" and taller. So I am 5'8". you have to be 5'8" and taller. They won't accept anyone that's under 5'8", unless you're like a big celebrity or huge model with like a big name model with a huge following on social media. They'll make an exception and they'll let you walk on the runway show, like Sue Ellen Medeiros and Lady Gaga. She's a singer, so they'll make an exception. Now another con of the modeling industry, which you want to watch out for, is if any agent or any agency approaches you via email or in person and tells you that you need to pay a certain amount of money to be on their roster. It's a scam. It's a scam. And I know a lot of models experience this, but it's a scam. You are given a paycheck. The client pays, the way it works is the client pays your agency, your agent gets a cut, and then sends it to the artist, which is you, the model, okay? It's 20%. Those are the pros and cons of the modeling industry. I love it. I'm signed to DTLA Models. I just got signed to them. And I also do freelance work. Freelance is a little different, it's a bit tougher, because you're literally your own agent. Like, you have to negotiate, if you want to, with the photographer, and you have to make sure they're legit and that they have like strong references, that they're not a creep or not like a guy with the camera. I can't stand guys with the cameras. Guys with the camera, they're not a legitimate professional photographer. So when you're doing freelance work with a photographer, always get 3 references, whether it's TFP or paid. TFP is time for print, which is technically free work, and then paid. Get 3 references and make sure that they, if they don't have a website, it's okay, but as long as they have a social media and it's current, and make sure you call the references and get good feedback from them. That is it. Comment below, please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions that I have not answered in this video, please comment below. I will do my best to answer them and help you as much as possible.